Getting a big sound isn't so much about power, it's about technique. When you learn how to use the smaller muscles in your wrists and fingers, you can actually play with just as much power as if you were slamming the drums from way up top. You'll end up sounding much smoother as well. The other natural assumption is that thicker and heavier sticks will give you more volume too. This is also true to a point. But again, they can cause physical problems coupled with bad technique. The sticks I'm using here are my Los Cabos Jazz Maples, which is the equivalent to like a 5A maple, a relatively light stick. As you continue to develop your wrist and fingers, you'll eventually be able to achieve maximum power with minimum effort, resulting in a much more fluid-looking, powerful sounding pocket. You'll be saving money on sticks and drum heads too.
Whew! Man, that was a long time ago. I started making videos back in 2006, so I was 17. I'm just kidding. Don't worry about how old I was. But yeah, I started making videos back in 2006, and there's a very specific reason why I wanted to start doing my own videos. The main one is that at the time, I was buying up a lot of instructional videos, you know, Steve Gadd, Dave Weckl, Steve Smith, Peter Erskine, like all these guys, all my favorite drummers, Dennis Chambers, another one, Omar Hakim, all of these guys, like all my heroes had videos out. And I got to a certain point and I really started to daydream about having my own instructional video. At one point I started to pursue it. I started looking people up and trying to research how to get these things done, like trying to figure out what was involved and all that kind of stuff. So I pursued it a little bit, and then I discovered how much money it was going to cost me to do it. So that, needless to say, turned me off for a long time. So fast forward a few years, YouTube jumps on the scene, this new platform called YouTube. I can't remember what year it actually, formed or took place or whatever. But I started my channel back in 2006. And the reason for me actually doing that is because, again, the money. The money that I realized was going to cost me to do my own batch of instructional videos. Astronomical, man. And it just would have been a big waste of money. I guarantee you, if I did that at the time, I'd still have boxes full of them somewhere here in the house. So when YouTube started to allow regular people to make videos, I thought, you know what? This would be a cool opportunity for me to start just making my own. So I borrowed my father-in-law's little Sony handheld camera, and I had a mixer here. Went out to a music store, rented a couple of mics and stuff, and decided to just do my first video. Eventually, after giving it some thought, I just sort of realized, you know what, man? It's like I could do all of these videos myself in my house and probably reach 10 times, 50 times more people than I would if I had physical stock of videos and tried to put it up on shelves everywhere and stuff. So after realizing that, it just made sense for me to just kind of continue to start doing them more often. So, every single time I wanted to do one, I had to borrow the camera again, and I was using a program, I think it was called Movie Maker or something like that. I had a cheap PC and stuff. It seemed like tough work trying to get these things out, man. It used to take forever trying to get a video out with that equipment, like transferring the files and getting the audio right and syncing it up and all. Like I didn't know any of that stuff at the time, so it was all trial and error. So I had 3 videos up back then. There was Heavy Hidden Without Hidden Heavy, I think was the title of one of them. Evolution of Hip Hop Groove was, I think still is probably my most popular video on the channel. And what was the other one? The other one was Big Sid. I did this drum solo piece interpretation of Big Sid, this Steve Smith solo that I saw, and thought I'd kind of do my own version of it. So I kind of started my channel with those 3 videos. But I knew when I started it that my focus was going to be on education. So this is the real big, significant reason why I wanted to start a channel. I believe that I have a whole lot of stuff to share. And I've learned a lot of things about playing the drums, and I was fortunate enough to have been able to become pretty good fairly quick. I think within my first 3 years, like I was already kind of, quite good at the time. And then over the years, I just kept learning and learning and learning more stuff. And I just sort of knew I had this unique way of presenting an idea. So I wanted to channel all of that stuff, pun intended, into sort of an avenue where I could share it with a bunch of people. Now, my faith, my personal faith, teaches that to whom much is given, much is required. So I kind of live by that when it comes to this channel. And the whole idea behind that is that, when you're given something, when you're given a gift, you have an obligation to share it. So that's my thing, man. It's like I have all of this stuff that I've learned over the years. Significant things that have really helped me to excel at this. And the bottom line, man, is that I can't take any of it with me. I'm super thankful and grateful for all of the comments. I get a ton of comments, just you drummers out there that are thankful for me just sharing all of my knowledge and all of that kind of stuff. If you've ever wondered why, that's the reason. I just feel like I have this obligation to share it because I didn't ask for this. You know what I mean? I worked at it. I invested all the time that I need to nurture my gift, but I didn't ask for it. I didn't just, I didn't do anything specific to get this. This just really kind of happened for me. So yeah, man, I truly believe that if you've been given a gift, you have an obligation to share it. You might have an opportunity to use it to make a living, but that's not the only purpose for the gift that you have. I felt like it would have been totally selfish of me to just hoard all of this knowledge for myself, just for the purpose of making money, without helping to raise up others during the time that I have it. So this channel allows me to do that, man. And I've been making videos now to date, I guess, since 2006. So, 12 years now I've been making videos. And I don't really plan to stop anytime soon. You know what I mean? YouTube has become a really cool platform for me to do this. And over the years, you've seen the videos, the quality of the videos have been progressing. I'm still sort of keeping with that theme from that dream of mine of having my own instructional videos. That's why you see the titles and the transitions and all that kind of stuff. Some of it might seem a little cheesy and old school, but it still reminds me of the videos that I used to watch. And I don't know, it kind of makes me happy to do that. So my channel recently just hit 50,000 subscribers. And when I saw that number, man, I flipped out. Like I was texting my wife, I was all excited when I hit that number, because it just kind of proved to me, number one, that people are really digging what I'm saying, because I hit 50,000 quick. Like I was at 38, at the beginning of 2017. So it wasn't long, until I hit that 50. But it just seemed like, people are really starting to connect with my content. And it just makes me happy, man, because I can continue to share everything that I know with you guys. And as far as I'm concerned, the more people that see it, the better. So yeah, like I don't know how long YouTube's gonna be around. At this point, what it's looking like doesn't seem to be going anywhere anytime soon. So I'm gonna continue to use this to share what I know. And I also want to encourage you out there. Like if you have a gift, it doesn't even have to be this, it could be anything. But if you have something that you excel at, that you're really, really good at, that actually came easy to you, that's how you know that it's been given to you, because it just came easy to you. But if you have that gift, man, I truly believe that you have an obligation to share it with others, because that's how this whole thing works, man. One generation inspires the next. So I know that long after I'm able to do this anymore, these videos are still going to be out there helping people. So I just really want to thank all of you guys out there, man, like for continuing to watch the videos and comment and share and all that stuff. Because believe it or not, just by watching the video, you're supporting the channel. Every single one of your views and your comments and your shares count. And it just really helps me keep going with this. So yeah, man, just thanks everyone out there for helping me get to over 5 million views and 50,000 subscribers. Like those are numbers I'm really proud of, because nothing's ever really changed here. And it's probably going to stay this way. So thanks to all you guys out there, man. Seriously, once again, if you can see me right now and you're watching this, you're helping me keep this thing going. Thanks for watching this video. Think about what I said now. Like, subscribe. See you next video.